sorry. Be proof that the product works. In order for us to share with other people about Beachbody, we need to be using the products and be proof that the product works. If you're not doing a Beachbody workout, if you're not drinking your Shakeology every day, it'll be hard to share with others about how the products have changed your life and how they're affecting you and what they're doing for you overall, daily, and in life. It'll also make it very hard to trust you if you're not being proofs that the product work. So every day you have to make it a priority. You have to get up, you have to do your workout, and you have to drink your Shakeology. That's the way this works. So make sure you're doing that every day. And it's good for your accountability too. And number 3 is engage in personal development. This is like for me personally, this was a hard one to do because I didn't believe in it. I kind of thought it was fluff, personal development, I don't need that. But it's really important, and it's not just important for Beachbody, it's important for you in life in general. As coaches, it's important that we continue to learn and better understand ourselves. You're going to be running challenge groups and you're going to be coaching people. Personal development is going to give you new ideas, better ways of thinking, motivation. It's going to help you become a better coach. But it's not only going to help you be a better coach, it's going to help you better in life. So you should be reading up to 10 minutes each day of your personal development or listening. I like to listen to audibles, or there's lots of stuff on YouTube or podcasts. Do 10 minutes a minimum of 10 minutes every single day of some sort of personal development. On podcast, Chalene Johnson has 2 channels that are great. The Tribe, what are they again, Allison? The Chalene, where's my podcast? Build Your Tribe with Chalene Johnson and the Chalene Show. They're great. They're great. They're little half hours. You put them on, you put your headphones in, and you clean for a half an hour. Great personal development.
Hey, Dana, would you consider listening to the National Wake Up Call personal development?
Yeah, I think even listening to our calls is personal development because if you don't have time to sit down and read, sometimes it's great to pop in those earbuds and do something like that for half an hour. I think listening to calls is fantastic, but I think you probably should do a little 10 minutes of something else along with that works on you personally better. I think that's good personal development for business. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I know that when I have like an issue, like I need motivation to do something with my challenge groups, or I need to, I usually go there, and it really just gives me that, I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree. National Wake Up Calls, you can listen to past National Wake Up Calls. You just find them on the Beachbody site, but also in our team page, on the Fierce Ambition page under files, there's a, I'm sorry, my ears are popping. There is a training calls and team calls file. And if you go on there's a link that has all past Bombshell Dynasty calls. Bombshell Dynasty is our upline coach. It's like our big team that we're on. And it has some of our past calls. It has lots of calls. There's always something to listen to. So if you can't sit down and read your book and you just want to listen to something while you're cleaning the house, listen to an old call. They're great. They're really fantastic. And sometimes hearing how other coaches, a lot of times it's other coaches' success stories. So it's hearing how they did it. And sometimes it's great. It's different than learning the numbers and everything from the back office. It's kind of learning about how these people actually took that stuff and applied it. So that's another great personal development, is to just get in and listen to those old calls. So moving on, we're going to talk quickly about Success Club. One of the metrics that we use as part of Team Beachbody to gauge our success is called Success Club. You may remember talking about Success Club with your coach on, one of your first calls, or you've probably seen SC or Success Club on our team page quite a bit, or you see people hitting Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. You'll probably always see it as SC, but that's Success Club. So there are 2 Success Club levels. There's Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Obviously, you get 5 points. You are in Success Club 10, and if you get 10 or more, you are in Success Club 10. There are 2 ways to earn Success Club points. The first is through a sale of a challenge pack. A challenge pack is a fitness program and Shakeology Home Direct combination. And it's great to sell challenge packs as opposed to selling a product, a program, and a Shakeology separately, is because when you buy them together, the customer is getting a great discount. And you get 2 Success Club points for that. The other way to earn a Success Club point is through the sale of Shakeology on its own, but it has to be home direct, which is auto delivery. Sometimes you'll see it as HD, or sometimes you'll hear it as auto delivery. That means it's shipped every month. If your customer is not excited about having it shipped every month, it's a very easy cancellation, either by phone or email. And it's better to do it home direct or on demand, not because you get the Success Club point, but because they actually save $13 in shipping that way. It's a $2 shipping fee as opposed to a $15 shipping fee, which is what it is if they just order a one-time order of Shakeology. So like I said, if they order it and they decide they don't want to get any more after that original purchase and they're on demand, all they have to do is email over or call Coach customer service, and make sure that they got the confirmation back that it has been canceled, and they're good to go. And they can do that at any time over, after they receive their first shipment. So it's very easy. So challenge pack orders earn you 2 points, and Shakeology HD orders earn you 1 point. To qualify for Success Club, you must either hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. Your goal each month should be to earn a minimum of 5 points in order to be Success Club. Success Club is something that you should aim for every single month. It is the building block to our business. If you are hitting Success Club, you are building your business. You are finding new customers and you are finding new coaches. So it is the building block to your personal business. At Beachbody, we don't have quotas that we have to fill, but I like to look at Success Club as a quota that I choose to want to fill every single month. If we don't fill it, Beachbody doesn't, there's no penalty. However, they do reward us when we do hit it. A lot of months there are little prizes, like this month, Success Club 5. Hello, who doesn't want Beachbodyopoly? Doesn't everybody want that? I think that's hysterical. One of my favorite gifts was a Shakeology Snuggie. So I have a Snuggie that looks like a big Shakeology bag. And you don't even have to hit Success Club 10. That's for hitting Success Club 5. They don't make it that difficult. That's helping 3 people. I feel that we all can set a goal to help 3 people every single month, and that's definitely attainable for all of us. And obviously besides the nice little prizes that they reward us monthly, there's the bigger stuff, the Success Club trips and whatnot. And, when you earn Success Club every month, those Success Club trips come with bonuses. I mean, it's really worth your while to make sure you're hitting Success Club every month, not only for the prizes, but because it is what's going to keep moving your business in a forward direction. So Success Club points are measuring the number of new Shakeology orders you require. Each month when your customer Shakeology order ships, you earn 25% commission. If you have 3 customers purchase challenge packs this month, you will earn $97.46 next month when your order ships. Wait a second. I'm sorry. I'm reading something to you right now. It's not making sense to me. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so if you were to sell 3 of the Shakeologies this month, you would earn $97.46. That's $32.49 per order. That alone right there, that pays for your Shakeology. So if you're in your first month, you can sign 3 new customers, your Shakeology is paid for. And that's like a pretty good goal your first month, I think. That was my first goal when I started my it was to earn my Shakeology. And it's definitely doable and it's definitely attainable. So let's see. And the other thing about your Shakeology orders that's great is they are recurring. So every single month that your customers continue to order Shakeology, you will continue to earn $32.49 per order. So if you have 3 this month, and then you have 3 new customers next month, not only do you earn that original $97, but now you're earning another $97. And then the third month, it's residual income that keeps coming, and that's how you continually build on your income, on your residual income as a coach. Okay, so commission is not the only perk of Earning Success Club. It also affords you free customer leads from Beachbody. So when people are purchasing through Amazon, through the Beachbody infomercials and like that, they are offered a free Beachbody coach. Who the coach is based on a lead wheel. If you are hitting Success Club, you are put into that lead wheel, and when your name comes up, you get that next customer. A lot of times, you'll get several leads throughout the month, and they can be amazing leads. I've had leads that have turned into long-term customers, and I've had leads that have turned into coaches. So let's see, what else do we want to go? Obviously, and I said in the beginning, Success Club earns you things like trips to the Caribbean. I was able to go on a cruise last year for Earning Success Club. It was a cruise. We went to Mexico, and oh gosh, where else did we go? I forget, but I could tell you who I worked out with. It was amazing. It's amazing. It's a free trip paid for by Beachbody, and they don't fool around. I mean, we were on a Royal Caribbean boat, and we had the trainers on board. We had Shaun T, we had Tony Horton, we had Autumn Calabrese, we had live workouts. There were parties. It was absolutely amazing. In next month, there are a bunch of us going to Cancun to stay at Moon Palace, which is one of the top, if not the top, they say one of the top resorts in the world. And again, we're going to have some of the best trainers there. There's going to be parties. It's amazing. And they pay for this. And the year after, which is you can all at this point earn, and this is why you should start thinking about Earning Success Club, is we're going on another cruise, another Royal Caribbean trip, and all of you have the opportunity to earn that cruise. So think about it like that. Every month you hit Success Club, you're one step closer to earning that vacation in the spring of 2016. And I want you guys all on that ship with us because it's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's move on a little bit to inviting people and forming people. Okay, so as a new coach, it's very easy to be nervous and anxious about inviting people to join you. I still am, I'm not gonna lie. I still don't necessarily love putting out these invites, but they're really important. But it's hard to know where to start, and sometimes starting is the hardest part. So first of all, I just want to let you know that inviting people doesn't necessarily just being like, hey, do you want to do my challenge group? A lot of times it really is just connecting with people. It's starting a conversation. It's saying, hey, hi, I saw you got married. Congratulations. I saw you started a new job. I saw you had a baby. Whatever it is, just open up the lines of communications, especially if it's somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Just open up those lines of communication. Sometimes people really just need an opening to talk to you. You would be surprised how many times I send out a message to somebody I haven't talked to in who knows how long, and I just say, hey, I saw you had a baby or whatever it is. They're so cute, da 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 da. And I just say mommy stuff. And in their response back is, oh, and by the way, I wanted to ask you about this Beachbody thing. It happens all the time. Sometimes people just need that opening. They just need that invitation. So just connect with people all the time. Just reach out. You haven't seen someone in 10 years since high school, and maybe you guys weren't the best of friends, or maybe you never even talked. So what? Be like, hey, I love that shirt. Where did you get it? Just send them the message. It's okay. Trust me. They're not going to hate you. And if they don't write back, so what? Then you move on. So don't be scared to reach out and just talk to people and start the invitation process. We like to do something called forming. It's an acronym to guide us in regards of how to reach out to people. So when you're talking to new people, it's a good guide to follow. It's called FORM, FORM, and it stands for family, occupation, recreation, and message. So it gives you a good way to speak to people. You ask them about their family, you speak to them about their occupation, you talk about what they like to do. You really, truly get to know them before you put your message out there, before you put that invite out there. Get to know people. When you connect with people by asking about their family and their work and what they do for fun before you deliver your message, you've connected with them, they trust you. The goal is to get people talking about their favorite things, get them talking about themselves. Everyone loves to talk about like their lives and to share what's going on. So if you're able to connect with them on this level and develop a relationship and a trust with them, that's the building block to this. And it's kind of what makes Beachbody an amazing company, because you're not building these fake relationships. You're really building these relationships and real, true, honest trust. And that's why this works. So, and you also have to be aware, some people, this could happen like this. They might open up and be like, blah, 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 blah. And for, you're 20 minutes into a conversation and they bought a challenge pack. But for some other people, it could take weeks or months or a year. I've had people come back to me a year later before they're like, all right, let's do this. I'm ready. Actually, I don't even know if she's on the call. Let's see. I don't think, because she's sort of not exactly, no, she's not on the call because she just started this week. She just started today. Today's her day one. And she wants to figure out a little what she's doing before she hops into coaching. But honestly, we started speaking over a year ago. She just finally signed up as a coach. But so sometimes it does take people a long time. So don't assume that just because someone didn't say yes in the first 10 minutes or the first day that it's done and it's over with. You keep building, you keep forming, and you keep the relationship going. Because when they are ready, they will reach out to you. You'll know when they're ready. Okay, so once you have developed this relationship with someone, once you form them and you understand and you know that Beachbody can work for them, that it fits into their life, because let's be honest, it's not going to fit for everybody. Once you've developed this connection, that's when you should invite them to a group, and that's your message. But you kind of have to wait for the little window. Sometimes people tell you they've been working out or they've been trying to diet, or sometimes, so you're not necessarily just pushing your message on them. A lot of times they'll give you a little window and they'll give you a little moment. And that's when you kind of be like, oh, well, then I'm doing this clean eating group. It's free. Do you want to jump in and try it with me? Or I'm doing this challenge group with challenge packs, would you like to do it with me? So you want to wait for that. You want to make sure you're presenting your message at the right time, after you've built up this relationship, after you know that it's going to fit within their life and you're not just throwing them a product. For people that you're already closer with, that know you're coaching and that, you talk to on a frequent basis, that your friends or kids' friends or family members, those people you can send something that we kind of call a cold invitation. It's really just a simple message, simple text, phone call, and you can invite them to join your challenge group. They already know you. They already know what you're doing. They know you hold these things every so often. So don't feel bad inviting your friends that may have never shown an interest. Like maybe it's somebody that you talk to all the time and they've never even asked you about Beachbody, but they know you do Beachbody and they know that you run. Someone text message, be like, hey, I'm starting another 30-day challenge or another 60-day challenge. Do you want to do it with me? Sometimes they just need that open invitation. There's 2 Cindys. Oh my goodness. I just noticed that. Hi. Now there's 2 dynamic duos. There's Brittany and Melanie. No. Is it? Yeah. Melanie and Brittany. And now there's Cindy and, I'm sorry, what's, remind me of your sister's name. Carrie. Okay. Cari, right?
Sherry.
Carrie. Who's Carrie? I feel like there's a new Carrie. I'm sorry. Welcome.
Thank you.
There's 2 of you. That's so funny. See how much I'm okay. So and keep, when you're inviting people to the challenge groups, keep it short and sweet. You don't have to blurt everything out and explain everything. Just, a lot of times I call them like fitness and nutrition accountability groups, support and accountability groups. I try to keep it short and sweet into a couple sentences. You don't need to, I know as new coaches, we tend to vomit up the explanation of everything and we get so excited and we just keep talking. But the more you breadcrumb it and piecemeal it and let them do the talking and you do the listening, the better off you'll be. You don't need to answer questions they aren't asking, if that makes sense. Like a lot of times they'll ask you like a specific question and you'll answer their question and then you tell them 10 other reasons why you think it's the best program ever. But they didn't ask those questions. So just stick with short and sweet and to the point and breadcrumb it, and don't be afraid to show your excitement, but at the same time you don't want to vomit up the information because that'll scare people too. So a lot of times in the beginning people are nervous about sharing this journey and this invitation publicly, like on your Facebook wall, and that's okay. Some people actually find it easier to do it publicly in the beginning as opposed to private messaging. So just know in time that it will get easier. The first time you do it, it's going to be hard. Second time, it's going to be easier. And then all of a sudden, it's going to be a no-brainer. It's going to be second nature, and you're going to be doing it all the time. So peel it off like a Band-Aid and just get it over with and get your first invitation out there, get your first challenge group post out there, talk to your upline coach, ask them when they're starting their next challenge group is, and be a part of their challenge group, and put a cool little invite on your Facebook wall. This is what I've been doing and now we're starting another one. Do it with me. Let's do this together. Just do it. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid, get it over with. The hardest part is starting. But if you wait until you're ready, you're never going to be ready. So just do it. Just do it now. All right. So I'm going to do one more little section before we get into some questions. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about goal setting. So setting goals without writing them down is like driving across country without a map. You may get there eventually, but who knows how long it'll take. All right, so when you're setting goals, you need a plan and you need a timeline. I have something in here actually about this. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna find this one page because I like talking about goals from these notes here. Okay. So when it comes to hitting goals, like I said, you need to have a plan and you need to have a timeline. If you're just throwing goals out there, like I'm going to be Emerald, I'm going to be Diamond, I'm going to hit Success Club. It's not there. You got to have a set date and you got to have a way to get there. So here it is. Turn your why into results by setting incremental goals. So if your goal is to get to Emerald by the end of this month, say, you need to set little incremental goals. Like, when are you going to attempt to recruit coaches? Who are you going to recruit coaches? And in order to go Emerald, you need 2 coaches. So set yourself a little goal of, I'm going to recruit and sign my first coach by this date, and I'm going to recruit and sign my second coach by this date. And when you have the discipline,
Dana.
yes.
I'm sorry. Can we just just because I know that as a new coach, I was scared at the thought of even taking on a new coach when I didn't feel like I was coaching myself yet. So can we just explain a little bit like what that means?
Yeah.
And how, so that's not so scary.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to one of my other coaches today, and she's like, I think I'm going to wait till next month to start trying to have new coaches join me because I have, she rattled off a whole list of things. She's like, do you think that's a smart idea? And I was like, well, I'm not going to tell you to not look for new coaches until you're ready, but at the same time, you don't actually need to wait. I think a lot of people in the beginning are scared to sign new coaches because you don't know what you're doing, correct? But majority of the time when people are Emerald coaches, they don't know what they're doing because they're new and they just signed 2 coaches as well. Emerald is a pretty new, it's a, it's like, sorry, let me try and explain this a little better. Okay, so a lot of coaches, their goal is to go Emerald in the first month. If you're only a month into the business and you're an Emerald coach, that means you have 2 coaches working with you and you probably don't have a lot of idea of what's going on because you yourself are a new coach. I went Emerald my first month and I had no clue what was going on. So the way that you work as an Emerald coach is we're going to do this together. I don't know everything, but I have this amazing team. I have an amazing upline coach. We all work together. We run our groups together. They run new coach groups. They do everything together. So, if you're interested in doing this with me, if this is something that sounds cool to you, let's do it together. We're going to learn together. A lot of times, coaches and their first 2 coaches, it's kind of like 3 people doing it together and working it together. I know that's how it is for Trudy and her coach, Kim. She signed up with Kim like pretty early on and they basically went diamond together. They've been doing it together almost since day one. So don't be afraid if someone is interested in coaching to sign up a new coach. Don't feel that you don't know enough because you know more than they know. You're here doing this with us, so you know more than them. You know that we have a strong support system. You know this team has a backbone. You know that if you can't answer the question, that either your coach can answer or our team can answer. There's always someone there to help. So don't be afraid to start building a team your first day. Don't be afraid to do that because you're not doing it alone. You don't have to be a coach that knows everything in order to start building. Is that what you were getting at, Allison? Yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
Because that's, and the thought, that's very daunting to think about going, bringing someone on. But I love, the idea of taking this journey with me and, who's coming along for the ride. It brings back to the idea of having this fellowship of fitness and health, and we can do better as a team versus
Right.
On our own.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And one quick thing. So signing someone up as a coach, you can sign someone up as a discount coach. So it's really about, one of the things I like to say to people, even if I know that they have zero interest in ever actually coaching, it's about, are you going to continue with Shakeology? If that is the case, then let's save you some money and get you this preferred discount pricing. It doesn't mean you have to do anything with it if you don't want to. It just means that we're going to save you some money. The name coach is in there. I like to tell them that because people kind of like get a little freaked out. But it doesn't have to mean anything if you don't want it to. So I make sure I tell people that. And then explain what that means. You're going to get, you're going to pay the challenge pack pricing now, which is $130 plus whatever the fitness program, and then your next month's shipment will be $90, which is 25% off plus $15.95 monthly coaching fee. So you're still saving money. So I just like to make sure I tell people that and they understand that, because you don't ever want to feel like you're pulling something over on somebody in order to get them to have that coaching, whatever, to sell them a coaching pack. So we always want to make sure that we sell, we do this with integrity.
Exactly. Yep. Yes. Once you lose your integrity, you lose your credibility. So always do it with integrity. If you feel like you're pulling something over on someone, think about what you're saying to them and what you're doing, because you always want to be transparent. You always want people to know what they're getting into, because this works without you having to pull someone over. You never have to pull something over on somebody. You don't. You just don't. Okay, so real quick, like I said, setting goals without writing them down, without having a plan of action, they're going to get you nowhere. So make sure you figure out what your goals are this month. Your first goal is to hit Success Club 5. Without a doubt, that should be every single person's goal on this call in the group. And it should be your goal every month. And the next thing you want to do is you want to write down, what tasks are going to get you closer to that goal. And to simplify it, the tasks that are going to get you closer to that goal are following your 3 vital behaviors. They're inviting, they're being a product of the product, and they're doing your personal development. If you are consistently doing those day in and day out, and also making sure you're sharing your journey along the way, posting about it, talking about it, that's going to get you close to your goal. That's going to get people interested. That's going to get people asking questions. And that's what's going to help you hit Success Club every month. So make it a goal to daily follow the 3 vital behaviors and hit Success Club this month. So as a new coach who's getting re-engaged into this business, or a new coach or someone that's getting re-engaged. I'm sorry, there's little bullets here I'm trying to read from. This month, your goals are, and these are going to be your goals. Like I just said, you're going to be hitting Success Club 5. You're going to be engaging in the 3 vital behaviors, which are inviting, being proof of the product works, and doing your personal development. And for personal development, obviously, we talked about a whole bunch of different ones, but for this group, we'd like you to also be making sure you're getting in the compound effect every day. And I would also like to encourage everyone to push for the rank of emeralds. And we talked a little bit about what that was. It's really just sponsoring 2 coaches. It's having 2 people do this with you. And that's it. So, something I would like you guys to post on our page in our group tonight or tomorrow, is I'd like to know what your goals are with this business. What do you want to, and this is financially, do you want to support people? Do you want to make enough money to cover Shakeology? Do you want to make additional benefit beyond Shakeology to help pay the bills? Or do you want to work this business so hard that you're able to leave your full-time or your part-time job? I'd love to know financially what your goals are with this business. So when you get a chance, post that in our group, or private message if you don't want to share that, it's private message that to myself or your upline coach also. But that's something to think about, because that's gonna be what drives you of how hard or how fast you go after this. So does anyone have any questions? Allison, looking for the other.
Always have questions.
I know you do. I know.
This is actually not a question. And, Nicole, you and I did this. Eva, we haven't. There's the coach action plan in the back office.
Okay.
It's attached to the 7-day quick start.
Okay.
It gives you all those guidelines, like all these 3, what are your goals for this first month? And it's just, I feel like I don't remember seeing this before, so I think it's new.
Is it? I haven't completely gone through the new stuff, but I haven't seen it either, to be honest with you. I'm actually Googling it as we talk.
So I feel like this should be like a living document,
Okay.
with between you and your coach.
Okay.
And it says, goals, month 1, month 2, month 3. And it goes over Success Club qualifying, monthly income, pay for your product, rank advancement, like what you want. And it really, I just really like it.
Good. I like that. What did you say it was called?
Coach Action Plan. And it's this page 2 of the 7-day quick start.
Okay. Yeah.
So I would I think that's something that we should all strive to complete.
That's good. Thank you, Allison.
Yeah. And where will this recording be posted so I can send it to people who aren't able to make tonight's call?
It takes a little while, but I'll get it up and I'll put it in their group.
Okay.
Although I missed I missed recording the first of the 3 vital behaviors, but we talked about that later in the call anyway. Yeah, I will get it up. I'll try. I'm not promising it tonight. I'll get it up probably sometime tomorrow. I'll let it process tonight and upload it tomorrow to YouTube. Let's see, Trudy, do you have anything you'd like to add since you're a coach, you're helping run the group this week? Trudy is the diamond coach on our team.
I think you covered it. I don't really have anything to add.
Okay. I have a question for Sherry, actually. How did Cindy finally get you to come on board, to come over to the dark side?
She talked me into doing it because recently I had to have open heart surgery.
Oh, yes. I remember Cindy talking about that.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Pretty well so far.
Good. That's good. Yeah, Cindy's like one of my first customers, finally turned coach. I'm proud of Cindy. She's been with me a long time and done so much stuff. Cindy started as a customer and I couldn't get her off of Slim and Six for like a year. And now she's done every program, I feel. Insanity Max 30, Fix Extreme. She is like the super BB woman.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Does anyone else have any questions? Amanda, you had asked me something in a message about the BAT. Or the business, was it the business quick start or the 7-day quick start? What was your question?
When you start on that, if you just type in all the links right there on that page, it'll update it automatically, or do you have to go into each page and do it?
Will
it just go right from that page?
I think you have to print it out, right? Or did they change it? Did they they just updated some of the stuff. Oh, here's the coach action plan.
Well, you can type it in. So will it automatically update each page? Like I watched the whole tutorial, but it's like a little confusing. Gotcha. I mean, I'm like in college and I totally can understand everything they tell me online, but this has been like so hard for me, as amazing as that sounds.
Once you're done filling it out, can you save it as a PDF to your page?
I didn't try. I don't know.
It's a PDF.
But like when you type it in, okay, so like if you type it in and you finish it, like does it automatically like you have to like put in like a name that you want to come up for each page. Will it automatically update each page, or do I have to individually go back to each of those pages and do it? Is that what the 7-day quick start is for, or is that just for your own personal records to write down?
It's really for your own. It's for you and me. So, I mean, usually people just print them out and we go over them.
Well, I'm like, I can't get this set up, and I'm sitting here like, I have like 5 different people who are like, okay, I'll take this, and I'm like, okay, I'll get to it. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna send you a link, but I can't set it up.
Okay, well then if you have customers waiting, don't worry about doing the 7-day quick start. I mean, we'll get to that. You don't need that.
Look, I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you have people waiting on links, you're saying, to purchase stuff. Okay, have you downloaded the Beachbody app to your phone? Everybody has. Something that's really good to do is go on your phone and Google Beachbody Coach app. and it comes up like Beachbody Mobile, something like that. Look up Beachbody Coach app, and at the bottom there is like a little arrow icon, and if you click it, it'll say save to home screen, and if you say yes, this little, well, you can't even see, it's like a little arrow and a square, at least on the iPhone, it'll say add to home screen, and if you do that, it'll save it like an app on your phone. When the app is working, because sometimes it decides it doesn't want to work and it's just an annoying blue screen, but when that app works, it is by far the easiest way to sign up your new coaches and your new customers. What you do is, it's pretty self-explanatory. You will log in with your coach password and email, and then once you are logged in, you put their email address in, and you can order for them. You can order the 21-day fix and chocolate Shakeology, and it'll send them the order as a challenge pack, so it'll be set up like as the challenge pack price. And then all they have to do is open up this email. A lot of times it goes to spam, so just have them check their spam. They open it up, it's linked to you, the order's set up, they can't mess it up, it's everything they want, and then they just finish the order, and they do it that way through the app. The other way to do it is by sending them the link to your page. I usually use a website called coachingcodes.com. I know there's a new one, but I'm not feeling the new one. Have you used it, Trudy?
I haven't used it yet either.
Yeah. So I use coachingcodes.com. It's a site built by other Beachbody coaches. It's not a Beachbody site, but it's great because if you scroll down, you could put in your coach ID, which is under your name when you're logged into your Beachbody site. You put in your coach ID and you click the little button and that says show your screen name. And basically then there's like this huge list, and you kind of have to look through it. And you look through it and you find challenge packs, or you find program, or whatever you want to find. Generally it's challenge packs. You click on challenge packs, and then it'll take you to a list of all the challenge packs. And next to the challenge pack, you'll see a link. And at the end of the link, it'll have your coach ID. So you copy that whole link and you can email it to the person. And then when they click on that link, it'll take them to the challenge pack sold on your Beachbody page. So you'll come up as their coach. And that's coachingcodes.com. It might be a little tricky the first few times you look at it. So if you want to, if you go on Coaching Codes and you're a little bit clueless, just, quickly message your coach or ask in the team page for help. Once you use it once or twice, it's pretty simple. But when the app decides that it wants to work, which seems to be less and less lately, it's by far the easiest way to get an order over to a customer. But if you have customers waiting, Amanda, just call me and we'll figure out how to get it over to them.
I can't even find this app right now. I'm like looking in my phone right now for this app and it is not coming up.
Okay, it's not in the App Store. You have to Google. Go to Google Beachbody Coach app, and just type in Beachbody Coach app and it should come up like the first thing. It's actually
I thought this whole time I needed a page to send it to them.
Well, you do have a page to send people to, but this app is it's so simple.
Okay.
It's the simplest way to do it. And you can even, if it's not working on your phone for some reason, like it's giving you the annoying blue screen, you can actually go to the mobile site on your computer and send them the orders that way. It's really just, it's just mistake proof compared to trying to send someone to your page. You'd be surprised how many times you try to send someone to your page and the order, something goes wrong, something happens. When you do it this way, it's here, coachmobile.teambeachbody.com.
I found it now.
But like I said, you can use it on your phone and you can just as easily use it on the computer. This is the way I always try to go. 100% of the time, I always do it this way. It's it's simpler. It's simpler for them, and it's kind of more personal. Like you're setting up the order for them, because you're already talking them through everything. You're figuring out what program they want. You're figuring out what Shakeology is going to work for them. So it's just like kind of the next step. You're setting up the entire order for them and then emailing it over to them. So they don't have to think about it. They just pay, and they're done.
Okay, I have another question, not to go off topic, but when you sign up a coach, do you get any points like for anything they sell? Do you get like success club points for what they sell? Like, if you sign someone up as a coach under you?
Okay, you don't earn Success Club points for your coaches doing stuff. You only earn Success Club points for your personal sales. However, once you are an Emerald coach and you have a team and you have coaches underneath you making sales, they're going to be generating volume with their sales. And once you are an Emerald coach, you start earning a team bonus off of that volume. So that's why getting to Emerald and starting to build your team quickly is important if you're looking to build an income that's going to grow and it's going to be there regardless of if you have a challenge pack sale this week.
Now, if you reach Emerald and if you reach Emerald 1 month, to reach Emerald again the next month, you have to sign up another 2 coaches, or you stay at that rank?
Once you sign 2 coaches, as long as you always have 2 coaches, one on each leg, but we'll talk about that at another time. Once you have 2 working coaches under you, you are always an Emerald coach. Once you have, and then your rank goes up from there. Emerald is the very first tier. Once you have, once your Emeralds are Emerald, once you have coaches that are Emerald and you have a couple more coaches under you, then you're a Ruby coach. Once you have 8 coaches and 2 of them are Emeralds, and you're a Diamond coach. The rank keeps going up, and as you go up in rank, your team bonus and your matching bonus continues to go up as well.
Okay. And what does PV stand for?
Personal volume.
Okay, I'm like, what is that?
Personal volume. So every time you make a sale, you get so much volume off of that sale. And once you have a team, once you have coaches under you, they are going to be, they'll get their own personal volume, but from them you will get TV, which is team volume, and team volume is how you will start earning your bonuses. I know it's a little bit confusing in the beginning. It definitely is. It's like
I was so confused. Sorry.
Well, I sat down and I started to try to sit there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is taking longer than my homework assignments. I'm like, there's so much information in like one little like screen.
A lot of the times, the back office, learning that stuff and knowing that stuff is really important. But a lot of times I just tell my coach, just start and you'll learn as you go. I like people listening to past team calls, sometimes a little bit more than learning everything in the back office. But then there's people that are really into numbers and really need to know how everything works. And then the back office is for them. But I know for like myself personally, I needed to learn that stuff as I go. If I was trying to figure out like numbers and volume and this, that, and the other in the beginning, I probably would have been long gone. I learned it as I needed to know it. Does that make sense?
And then if someone asks you about a program, but you have no idea about the program, can you go to like coach like frequently asked questions and get it all there?
YouTube, go on YouTube or in our back office and watch a video. There's every single program. Beachbody has a YouTube channel. Beachbody has a YouTube channel. All the programs are on there. You can watch like the 2-minute infomercial on any program, and then you ask in our team page. Go to the team page and say, hey, I have someone that's interested in 21-day fix, or that one, Turbo Fire. Tell me about it.
Right.
Is it good for their core? Is it good for this? Ask what they're asking. If you don't know the answers, just ask in our team. But do yourself the favor and also watch the video so you know too.
Does Beachbody offer any programs that offer you to gain weight
Body Beast. I mean, not there's some weight. I mean, Body Beast is weight training. There's the P90Xs, which are weight training. I think
if someone felt they were really like underweight and they wanted to gain weight and tone it,
I would probably I'd probably recommend something like one of the P90Xs or Body Beast or Chalene Extreme, because they do a lot with weights. And or if they even want, I mean, honestly, they could probably do something like the Fix or the Fix Extreme and not use the calorie deficit, maybe go up in the calorie brackets. Anything that's going, if they're trying not to lose weight, I'd probably, I don't know. That's a hard, people
she
always
wants to gain weight. She, like, well, one, it's funny you say Body Beast because someone wants to order Body Beast, but I know nothing about it. And then two, I have a friend I just spoke to today, and she said, you know, she's like 90 pounds and she wants to be like 120. And I was curious to know, like, could you do the 21-day fix, like tone yourself, but could you up your amount of containers to help you gain weight, but gain the right kind of weight?
Yeah, I think so. I think if they're upping the weights and they're working their muscles and they're toning what they need to be toning, then yeah, I do. I don't know how, if she's in shape, you know, physically already, because I know like Extreme uses more weights than, but the original uses weights too.
She's worried about, she needs to gain weight. So like if she had, like I was suggesting, I said I wasn't sure I would ask, but I was like, I was suggesting more maybe if you added more containers, but of like healthy food to gain, like, you know, not fat weight, but, you know, put more like healthy weight on if there's such a thing. And
right.
then, you know, continue working out with it.
What do you think, Trudy or Allison?
I agree on the upping the container and the calorie. What I would probably do is take the number that she wants to be at. So I'm sorry, I know I talk loud. So if she's at, you know, she wants to be at 120, that would be the, you know, go to that bracket and eat like you would be at 120.
Without factoring in the calorie
deficit. The beach body, I thought that would be so smart. Like you should be able to put in, like there's a lot of people who want to gain weight. You should be able to put in, you know, a desired weight. You know how you could put in like how much you want to lose? I feel like you should be able to put in a desired weight, and then maybe they could tell you the amount of containers you should be eating, you know, per day.
Well, I'm sure, I guarantee there's probably some calculator online on some fitness site somewhere, a calculator where she could do that and then get her the calories she should be eating, and then that's the bracket she would eat in.
Yes, there's a BMR calculator. If you Google BMR calculator, it will take her height and weight, and it will calculate what she should be eating. But again, in Autumn's book, she has a formula. So you can just follow that formula. Do not do the 500 calorie deficit, and she should be where she, you know, look in the column, what the calories of what they've given you, and do those containers based on that.
Drink some shake thing. I forgot she said some shakes, and she's like, it's not working. You know, if you could find a solution, then I'm all in. I'm like, okay, well, I'll ask, but.
There's an easy. I would definitely that or Body Beast. I would definitely do that or Body Beast.
Yeah.
I mean, Body Beast is made to put on mass. I mean, I think, and with Body Beast, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't have, so Dana, maybe you could speak to this. The nutrition plan is made to.
There's a bulk phase. There's actually a phase where you bulk up and you're eating a lot of calories.
I was going to ask about Body Beast after, because like I said, I have someone who's interested in that, but I know nothing about it. So
I mean, honestly, Google it. You know what I like to do too? So for someone that, like this girl that she, you know, you want to maybe throw like 2 or 3 programs at her, I'll go to the, I'll find the videos. Generally, I do use the Beachbody YouTube channel, and I'll send a couple of the video clips to the person so that they could see what they're, you know, what they are all about. Because the fact, you know, Body Beast isn't for everybody. You know, you don't want to tell someone that to do body, they might hate it and be bored after a week. So I like to send a couple different programs so they could see them and choose from them that way. Body Beast definitely is a bulking program, and it's good, and I enjoyed it, but I know, it's not a program for everybody at the same time. So yeah, I always recommend sending little video clips, a couple of them, of different programs that I think might pique someone's interest.
Are you having difficulty sending the YouTube channel, the Team Beachbody YouTube channel, via message on Facebook? Because it's been blocking me.
Oh, really?
So I had to go into back office and go through the marketing tools and find the videos from there.
I haven't had any issues. I haven't honestly sent one in a while, though. I feel like I sell all 21-day fixes lately. But I haven't had an issue with it, and that kind of stinks because I find it easier just to go to the YouTube channel.
It is, and that's why I do it. But yeah, today was the first time. Alicia said that she was having issues last week, and then today was the first time I had an issue.
Oh, well, that's annoying. Okay, so if you need to send them and they're not going, in our back office there is a big video library where you can find videos on everything. But yeah, I mean, and that's another, good little thing you can do each day besides like personal development is pick a program and watch a video on it. They're all generally like 2 to 4 minutes on YouTube, and then the program and you can talk about it a little bit. Otherwise, we're only comfortable in the program that we know, and in the beginning, it's generally one. Like when I first started, I was a Turbo Fire girl. I only sold Turbo Fire. So, and it's good to learn about the other ones.
Are all the programs on demand on there?
They're not all going to be on demand. The newest programs will not be, although I know there's one 21-day fix and one 21-day fix extreme, like to get people interested to try. The not Insanity Max 30, but Insanity and Insanity Asylum are. Body Beast is.
Well, it would be beneficial to try it out for like a quarter, like to pay quarterly for it, right?
Correct.
And then self-familiarize with all of it firsthand on demand.
Correct. Especially if someone's interested in possibly doing like Body Beast, but they're they don't know if they want to commit to it, they can try. It's a good way for them to try because, like you said, they get 3 months, and it's $140. It's $10 more than just buying a bag of Shakeology. And they can, it's a good way to try out some different programs because Body Beast is on there. All the P90Xs are on there. Because they might find, that's another thing about Body Beast. Body Beast is long. It's over an hour. So something like X3 might be a little bit better because it's 30 minutes. Or maybe, that's another nice thing about on demand is maybe one day they have an hour and the next time they don't. So they could kind of mix Body Beast and X3 together. You can make like a hybrid schedule. So if they're looking at a couple different programs and they're on demand, then that's definitely, I think, the way to go.
So I was thinking for myself to do the on demand, I could learn all of the programs. Like, is there enough of them where it would give me a nice?
Yeah, I think so. Have you tried? You should have on demand right now.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, yes, because when you sign up as a coach, the first 30 days, you have access to the, oh gosh, what's it called? The, not Beachbody On Demand, the, what's it called? Somebody help me, Allison. The club membership.
Sorry.
You get 30 days of club membership. And if you don't cancel it, you'll keep getting it, but they bill you quarterly. It's $2.99 a week. As a coach, you don't necessarily need it until you're an Emerald coach. Once you're an Emerald coach, you want it because you get paid leads that way. But since now that Beachbody's on demand, it's worth keeping. It's worth hanging on to. Because like you said, you could go in and you could try all the programs. When you're logged in, there should be a little tab that says on demand. It's blue and it's all the way on the left corner. You should have that there.
Okay.
I think it'll be an interesting way to, just kind of going on about on demand a little bit, an interesting way to tweak some challenge groups. Like if for people who have on demand, to maybe make like a hybrid challenge like calendar. I just think it would be fun. See, that's my idea of fun.
Well, as all new coaches, if we all have it, we should try them out while we got it.
Yeah, you should. And then, like I said, you know, if you plan on going Emerald right away, then you're not going to get rid of it anyway. So it's $40. They charge $40 quarterly. But if you're an Emerald coach who's hitting Success Club, your leads are paid leads. So the leads that you are getting as an Emerald hitting Success Club are Shakeology and Challenge Pack orders. So people that went online and ordered Shakeology or ordered a Challenge Pack, you're getting those, and you're also getting the commission from them. And generally you get, I would say if you're hitting Success Club 5, usually about 2 a month. So, and even if you get one, it's between $30 and $60 a month in paid leads. So it more than pays for paying $40 4 times a year.
When you get a lead, do you reach out to them? Hey, you got a lead, so now you have to go and contact this person?
Yes, when you are logged into your back office, on the left-hand side, there's like a whole list. It has your name, it has your volume, and you'll see like new coaches in your organization, new customers. So every day or, a couple times a week, you should click on new customers. And this, once you start getting leads, you click on new customers and you see who they've sent you. If you're hitting Success Club every month, they're going to send you customer leads of people who ordered programs off of infomercials or Amazon or the regular Beachbody site. And those are non-paying leads. However, they bought a program and they've asked to have a coach. So you reach out to them, you send them an email. Hey, my name's Dana. I run free challenge groups. I'm your free Beachbody coach. I'd love to help support you. And sometimes they get back to you, sometimes they don't. And a lot of times, one of my newer, she's not brand new, but Kaylee is one of my coaches. She was a PIO lead, non-paying lead. She ordered off of an infomercial, PIO, and now she's one of my coaches. So I completely got off topic there. So
wait, I don't have it. Look, it says I'm not a club member.
Okay, so then yours must have expired.
It has not been 30 days.
It hasn't been 30 days. It hasn't been, has it?
No, definitely not.
Are they not doing that anymore? The 30-day free membership?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
No.
You might. Is there a difference between the free trial and the regular and the full-on club?
I just clicked Beachbody on demand. Here, I'll show you. I clicked Beachbody on demand, and this is what it. Oh, can I show you? This is what it said. It says you need to upgrade to be a paid club member.
Oh, paid club member. That's why. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
that's interesting to know.
But I feel like new coaches should get that.
Well, I think it would be worth it to learn all the programs, even if I did it for 1 quarter,
Right. Well, here's the deal. You have 2 choices. You can either not upgrade and it's not going to affect your business in any way, and you can wait until you're an Emerald coach to upgrade, or you can upgrade now to start learning about the programs. So, and then I almost can't tell Cindy and her sister apart. They have the same hair, they have the same smile. When one looks to the left, the other looks to the left. Okay, guys, this call has been very long. I'm going to hop off because I honestly feel like CRAP.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for getting on. I appreciate it. I appreciate the ones who hung on and stuck it out too. All right, good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.